Hello, everyone. It's your girl Tay here from the Let's Talk Wild podcast, bringing you some more animal news. Today, we'll be talking about how plastic seems to be everywhere, including in the sea animals. A new research study published by the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences has broken down the different types of plastic and the amount that is fatal to seabirds, marine mammals, and sea turtles. But before we get into that, no matter where you're watching or listening, please support by subscribing, following, liking, and sharing. Y'all already know. Turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I upload. You can support the podcast by becoming a member. Shout out to all the members, the Wild Talkers, or you can send a donation to Venmo or PayPal. The links will be in the description box. Now, let's talk wild. Cue the animals. Yes, they're alive. Hello, everyone. If you are a new Wild Talker, just tuning in, just joining, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate you guys. And I just want to give a quick reminder that if you are listening to the podcast on my Buzzsprout Let's Talk Wild podcast official website, it's linked in the description box. You don't have to run to YouTube anymore just to see documents that I may be reading, like press releases and things of that nature. You can now see the documents that I upload on my Buzzsprout Let's Talk Wild podcast official website. Okay, so if you're on the go and you can't watch YouTube, listen, the podcast is available on all podcasting platforms. Okay, so yeah, all link below. Y'all already know, link tree and all of that good stuff. Click the link, all that good stuff. Now, let's talk wild. Yeah, so new research reveals how much plastic ingestion is fatal to marine animals, including seabirds, marine mammals, and sea turtles. Okay. So I do want to get into the findings of the research. Okay, so the new research was published on Monday, November 17th, 2025 in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences journals. Okay, according to the study, plastic ingestion has been documented in nearly 1,300 marine species, including every seabird family, marine mammal family, and sea turtle species. That's wild. Word to me, that is wild to me. Like every seabird family, every marine mammal family, and sea turtle species. That's sad. We got to do better, honey. We got to do better. Now, acute mortality due to the obstruction, perforation, or torsion of the gastrointestinal GI tract has been confirmed via necropsy in all three taxa. Okay. Now, for the study, researchers collected necropsy data for 10,412 individuals from 57 sources. Of the individuals, 1,537 were seabirds that included 17 families and 57 species. 7,569 were marine mammals with 10 families and 31 species, and 1,306 were sea turtle species, and they were 7 species. Okay, sea turtles, 7 species. Based on the data from the necropsies, researchers estimated the likelihood of mortality due to the GI load of various plastic materials, including hard, soft, rubber, and fishing debris for seabirds, marine mammals, and sea turtles. They found that 6 to 405 pieces of ingested macroplastics led to a 90% chance of mortality in these marine species, with the amount being various depending on the with the amount being various depending on the ingested plastic type and taxon. Okay. Ooh. So I do want to throw up the chart here that they show with the numbers. Like I said, if you're listening or you're watching on the Let's Talk Wild Buzzsprout official podcast website, you can see this. Okay, I don't know how the other places is doing it, Spotify, Apple, and all that. I don't know if you can see it, but on the website you can. Okay, but overall, 35% of seabirds, 12% of marine mammals and 47% of sea turtles ingested plastic, and 1.6%, 0.7%, and 4.4% passed away from plastic, okay, respectively. The plastic types that pose the greatest risk were rubber for seabirds, soft plastics and fishing debris for marine mammals, and hard and soft plastics for sea turtles. Yes, there we have it. Okay, so I do want to get in my quickly my wild thoughts, because this is not a like a long video, right? We got right down to it, the findings, the numbers, what's going on. Okay, but I just feel like this is really sad, because it's like every seabird species has, plastic. These marine mammals, plastic. The 7 sea turtle species that they conducted, plastics, just filled with plastic. These animals, at this point, the animals are not real anymore, honey. They're plastic. They're plastic. Living plastic species at this point, because it's like they're ingesting all this macroplastic and all of these different plastics. It is a lot, like hard plastic, soft, rubber, fishing debris, like all of that stuff. Like, it's a lot. And I feel like that just shows how just irresponsible humans are. That it just, the numbers reflect humans. Because what? This is wild. Like, it's not fair to the animals, and I'll always say that it's just not fair to them, because they were doing just fine without humans, honey. They was doing just fine without humans, and now plastics, and now pollution in the oceans. Okay, they were doing just fine without it, I'm pretty sure. And then here we come, do. Look, all our plastic items. But it's like, what can you do? You can reuse, recycle, cut down your plastic, your plastic usage and things of that nature. Like, because this isn't fair to them. Like, this is insane. I really can't believe every seabird species, marine mammal species, like, that blew my mind. Like, I would have thought it would have been, a few left out of it, but no. So I just think humans need to be not a little bit more responsible, but just way more responsible, right? And just because it's like, how can we stop this, right? Like, it's already in motion. The animals are already ingesting all these plastics. It's just, we got to focus on moving forward and stopping this. Like, because this can't continue, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, we have to stop this. Like, are we just going to keep letting this? I mean, the people who just don't care, and it's just been going on and on and on. But, it's certain organizations and stuff like that that really push for education on, plastic pollution, just pollution in general in the ocean, save our seas, save our ocean, stuff like that. Because, listen, we all need this water. We all need this land. Listen, we got to treat it better. We got to share it with the animals, honey. We live in harmony, honey. I know it's easier said than done, honey, especially for the people that are living amongst like real, like wildlife, like real wildlife. But like, we got to do better. And I just think more things should be put in place to help decrease these macroplastics and all of that stuff, from being ingested by these magnificent animals and these creatures. Like, they ain't asked for this. They ain't asked to be ingesting plastic all the time, okay? Like, what are y'all doing, honey? Child, it's a lot. But that's my wild thoughts. What do you guys think? I'm ready to get out of here. You know, the little quick video. I want to know your thoughts. So make sure you guys leave a comment about this new research. How you guys feeling about the findings, the numbers, okay? The fact that this macroplastics has been found in every seabird species and marine mammal and the 7 species of sea turtles, okay? Pull from the data. Let me know. Leave it. And how are you helping with the decrease of plastic waste? Okay, leave a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching or listening. Please support by subscribing, following, liking, and sharing. Turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I upload. You can support the podcast by becoming a member or sending a donation to Venmo or PayPal. The links will be in the description box. Now, love yourself, one another, your pets, and the animals. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.